Out there. This is Big Hawk. I'm off work right now. I'm actually out here in Chinatown, New York. I'm out here relaxing. As you can see, I'll switch the camera. I'm out here in Chinatown, New York right now. Everybody out here is relaxing. Everybody's relaxing right now. Everybody playing ball out here. They're out here relaxing out here. It's a beautiful day in Chinatown, New York. Beautiful day, beautiful. It's one of the places you should come to. You know, just to get away and relax yourself. This is the back part of Chinatown. There's the bathroom. This is a playground. You got a bunch of kids over here. There's people enjoying themselves. I've been working all week, so I'm kind of tired right now. So I decided to come out here and relax. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in the room. Because we really need to have this topic about why people hate the passport movement. At first, it was kind of a joke. You know, when everybody was making fun of it, to me it was a joke because it didn't make no sense why people was making fun of this movement. But now it's kind of got out of control where you got a lot of internet superstars disrespecting the passport movement, and really, if you really think about it, none of the passport movement people are disrespecting nobody. They just living their lives. A lot of people that retire from their jobs, and a lot of people who's looking for retirement to go elsewhere. They invest their money. So they decided they just want to go overseas. Their money will go a little farther. They can go over there, invest in the businesses, maybe hook up with people over there that can help them get their own real estate, and maybe open up a chain of businesses that they do. And basically that's it. But I mean, a lot of people took this passport movement, and they took their pants down and crapped on it. They defecated, they pissed on it for no reason. A lot of people are in their feelings. So this passport movement has got this world angry, very angry. So I'm just waiting for some people to come in, and maybe we can have a conversation on why these people hate the passport movement, and what's the real reason. Is it that people, maybe women, are losing their walking ATM machines as far as men? Because remember, in America, men, we will pull out money and give and buy things for women just to get their love. So maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's what it is. Are people in America afraid that men of all races are going to take their resources and their talent and bring it over in other countries and make other countries more rich and make other countries better than they are right now? That's the question we need to answer ourselves. As Black Ram 313, a good man, please go follow his channel. As he said, he calls them females. he calls them, he has a name for these women. He calls them, oh man, the Beast, I think he calls them. But I know he calls them females, females instead of females. But why are people really, I mean, I never seen a movement that got people so up in rage where people are making videos after videos after videos after videos after videos, just desecrating Passport Brothers. And women had been doing this for a long time, going to Jamaica and going to these other countries, as they call Stella got her groove back. They've been going over there and, you know, grown women in their 40s, some in their late 40s, early 40s, doing the same thing, having sexual relationships with young boys in their 20s. But, you know, as long as you're 20 and above, you're grown. But you got to ask yourself, why did this passport movement make American men and some women very angry? Like I said before, when the passport movement first started, it seemed like, okay, people was getting upset and it was a joke. But now it's kind of, damn, it won't stop. Like, America, as far as the men and women are concerned, majority women are up in arms about men leaving to go find a decent female. And like I said, is it because men are taking their resources and going to other countries and help building other countries, or taking their money and treating women with respect and treating them like queens? Because remember, a lot of men over here, when they was growing up, like me, you was nerdy, so you couldn't get no women. But once you went to school to get your college degree, or you went to trade schools to get a trade and you became a success, now women want to mess with you, women want to talk to you, women want to know your name, women want to be your wife. But why is this movement shaking America up? That's the question that I'm asking people. What makes this movement trigger women and trigger some men? And why are men so enraged and pissed off? You mean to tell me, as a man, you want me to stay here and deal with a lot of abuse from females, being made fun of, being called dorks, and being called geeks, or being called ugly? Why would a man, a grown man, why would a grown man try to dictate to where I put my penis at? It's so crazy that Charleston White flipped on the Passport Bros. And I'm saying, this is Charleston White. What does he have to do with the Passport Brothers? Like, I agree with some stuff he says about black on black crime. I agree with that. That part I agree with. But why is a guy like Charleston White flipping about Passport Brothers? I don't understand what this passport movement did to the American female and some American males. I don't understand it. And then what really, boggle minds my head, this is what really makes me upset. Black people will use the N-word and call each other ninjas all day long. But if we, as men, date other women of other races, we want to call them out their name. But we use the N-word all day, and if they call us that, we get upset. So now what I'm saying is, us as black folks that's not racist, we want to try to date other race of people. We're sellouts. We're token Negroes. We're everything in the world. Everything in the world to these black folks. We're everything in the world to these black folks just because we want to try another race. That's crazy. And then if other race of people call us N-word, we get upset, but then they call them something. They'll call them out of their name. Excuse my French. They'll call them crackers. With what makes us some black folks? Isn't that prejudice and racist? Like, you got a lot of these black, pro-black people getting mad at Negroes like me and other people that want to go to Thailand and the Philippines and date other women of other races because they're not black. I'm a sellout. I mean, this movement that's going on right now, really shook up the world, and it shook up black America. Now it shook up white America. Now the white men are being disrespected just because these hard-working white men that worked all their life decided to take their retirement to go to another country. And it's not all about just women. Some of us just want to explore other options to where maybe if I retire, I can take my pension, go to another country, live better, find a wife, start a business, have a kid or two, and live good. Now you have white women calling white men predators. Just because they're getting up all of their resources, and they're hardworking. They did 20 and 30 and 40 years at a job. They say, you know what? Since the women here can't respect me on who I am, maybe I should leave this country and go somewhere. Maybe I should do that. And this is what they're doing. But for some odd reason, everybody is up in arms about this passport movement. I mean, it shook the world. And I'm so glad that the Asian people from Thailand to the Philippines finally struck back. And these women are striking back more and more every day. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that they've done this. Because it's crazy how this movement made everybody shake in their pants and had everybody into little baby temper tantrums just because a group of men decided they didn't want to date in America no more. That's crazy. This whole thing is bonkers, and I never seen nothing like this in my years of living on this planet. Never. Never in my 52 years living on this planet Earth have I seen a movement shake up this a race of all race of people just because guys decided to leave here and to go find love. You got black women calling black men predators, child molesters, abusers. Like, and this is what they're trying to shame us. So then maybe we say, well, maybe that's true. We should stay here. No. If you as a man of any race, I don't care if you're purple, red, blue, white, gray, black, and rainbow color, if you work all your life and you are a good person with a good heart, and you in America was disrespected by women because you wasn't pretty enough, you didn't have enough muscles enough, you was nerdy, but you did the right thing. If you are like that and decide to leave here to go to other countries and get respected by women that do like stuff like that, then why not? Why should we have to stay here and deal with women that don't appreciate us, and then you expect me to take care of you and your kids? And none of these kids are mine. But you expect me, because I have the resources. You don't really like me because I have the resources. I have to date you, take care of you, and if you have 2 or 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 kids, I got to take care of everybody. Why can't I go to another country and find somebody with no kids? And we can deal with each other, maybe get married, and then have a kid of our own. Because that's the way some of these guys want it. I walked into already made marriages, already made families, women with kids, and some was good, but some didn't turn out good. Some of the kids was disrespectful toward me. They cursed at me, and I can't touch nobody's kid. And then when I said, once you correct your kid, or call the baby's father. I don't know. Okay. So I know what I'm dealing with. Well, you have a nice day, and you have a nice life. But the problem here is, and the situation I'm trying to understand and get this correct, why are people so upset about other race of men, all race of men that want to leave America to go to another country to find somebody? To find somebody they can build with, have trust with, and in other countries there's resources. It's not just finding a woman. Maybe you just want to get out of this element to go somewhere else that's probably better for you. Because a lot of people do that too. If me as a retirement person, and I get $1,000 a month, I maybe get $2,000 a month, $1,200 a month, that can go very far in another country. And I'm saying to myself, if I could stay here and deal with all the expenses here, all the expenses that everything is going through the roof, food, gas prices, and rent, or I can take my money and go to another country and live like a king, and find a wife, and start a business with that person, and make more money on top of my retirement money. That's kind of thinking smart. To stay here and suffer is thinking dumb. To stay here in this place, knowing that your money, your retirement money is not going to go far, that's retarded. That don't make no sense. And I can go to another country, take that plane, and go to another country and live better. Plus, I'll have retirement, my savings, plus a business, plus a wife on top of that. That probably it's going to help me. And I'm going to stay here? That don't make sense. This passport situation got America in shambles right now. Got the American man and female in an uproar, outrage, and shambles, and crazy. And the thing about it, it's not even really the beautiful women that's making us think about this. It's just women like me. I know I'm overweight. I know I am. I know I'm overweight. This is why I'm doing something about it. At least I can admit that I'm overweight. I'm not huge, but I know I have size on me. But you got women up here that's about 300 and something pounds. They got bonnets on their head, wearing glasses with these 2 ring bones in their nose, and they'll call other passport brothers ugly. Meanwhile, they're about 350 pounds plus a chicken meat. And then they calling other passport brothers ugly with bonnets on their head. Well, what's up with these with the bonnets on your head? So I know, like right now, I'm a sham because I didn't go get a haircut, but I work. So I'll get a haircut either today, later, or tomorrow. But I go to the gym to try to improve myself. And I would never disrespect nobody knowing that I have to improve myself. But a lot of these women, they gone crazy. How are you that big? You looking like Shirley from What's Happening, but you calling other passport brothers ugly. And I noticed that I found maybe 2 beautiful women that flipped out. But the rest are overweight, and they like somebody took a baseball bat and hit him in the face. Like I told you, I know I got to work on me. I admit, but I don't sit up there knowing I got to work on me and call somebody else ugly. What is y'all passport? This is what y'all women are saying about the Passport Brothers. I'm looking at these videos, I'm like, wait, why are they so big and unattractive, but they talking about other men? How does that work? How does that work as females? Like I said, I'm here, I work on myself. I know that I need to lose, and that's what I do. I go to the gym all the time. But I don't sit there knowing that I'm overweight and talking about other women. You got all of these overweight women talking about Passport Brothers, and these women are overweight with bonnets on their head, and they got ring nose in their noses. But you calling men ugly and fat, but you look like you're about 350 pounds with chicken bones on you. With chicken meat on you, rather. Like, I don't get it. I don't see no beautiful women talking about Passport Brothers. I see overweight women talking about Passport Brothers. That's not good. Me, I work on myself every day. Like I said, I'm shabby because I just came from work. I go to the haircut, but I know I have to work on me. That's what I've been doing. And I admit it, but I will never do that, disrespecting anybody else. No, I'm not going to do that. But you got these women that's really big, huge, and a lot of them are ghetto, straight up hood ghetto, but they talking about Passport Brothers. And then they're huge ghetto, but they talking about beautiful Asian women, beautiful Spanish women, beautiful African women. I don't get that. Like, how does that work when you need to work on yourself, but you're talking about other people? Then you're talking about they're uneducated. They're very educated. Let me tell you something. I deal with Filipino people. I deal with Filipino nurses, the best in the world. So this passport movement really got the world shook up like this? It's so bad that I'm hearing at other post offices and other passport places where the women that's doing these passports are talking about we're losing our men to these women, and what they're doing that they're mistakenly on purpose losing men's applications. And they got caught and got fired and had the people applications had to been done all over again. Is it that serious that you're trying to keep men captured here in America because they're taking their resources, their retirement money, they're taking their talent, and they're giving it to women that really deserve it, that appreciates a good man? Because I'm going to break the news to you. The dating scene in America right now is very toxic. It's not good. It's too much of everybody into themselves, too much of women that stuck up. Everything's about money. Listen, we know we need money. Everybody knows we need money, but it's not that, because when the money's gone, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And this, I'm addressing this to the women. What's going to happen? You're going to keep going from man to man to man to man? Every time, one man runs out of money, you're going to keep doing it? That's how you're going to live your whole life? And then when you decide you want to settle down, now you're used up. Your vagina is so loose you can stick a tree in it. Like, I mean, so men are saying, listen, I'm going to go to another country and I'm going to find me somebody who's good. I'm going to find me somebody who's going to be there for me. And I'm going to find somebody that I can have a business, and I can bring that woman in the business, and she can do maybe the paperwork or whatever she has talent in, and I'll put the footwork in. You got to think economically too. It ain't just going over there having sex with women. It's not like that. You find a wife, a partner, and a friend. Somebody you can confide into. Somebody you could build a relationship with, have kids with, and somebody you could build a business with. Because then that's good for you. Now you're going to get your pension, plus a good business, plus a good wife and a partner that's going to help you. So I'm going to give that up to stay in America and do what? They keep chasing everybody that don't want to do with me unless I'm providing all this money for them? I mean, it doesn't make sense of what's going on with this passport movement. It's not this whole disrespectful stuff. And I was shocked that Charleston White has a problem. I'm like, okay, why is he getting upset about this passport movement? I don't understand it. Like, what did Passport Brothers do to him personally? Maybe I'm wrong. Hashtag Just Us. Take the green pill and go, men. Follow that hashtag. That's my movement. Hashtag Just Us. Take the green pill and go. SYSBM. Mad Bus Driver, salute. Passport King, keep it rolling. I like to give a shout out to all the good women out there, Michonne, Denise, all the good women out there that stand up for people. All the good women that they call pick-me's. Salute to y'all. Until the next one, I'm out of here.